For many of us, winter is here. The dark, short, cold days have set in. But don't fear, this is our list of our favourite destinations to get away into the sunshine for some winter riding. Let's start with Malaga in the south of Spain, a favourite of British downhillers. There are plenty of spots to shuttle runs west of Malaga and inland. Alarin de la Torre and Mijas have some great downhill trails but require a bit of research to find them, or just use one of the local uplift and holiday companies. For more cross-country and trail riding, head further inland to the stunning scenery and wild trails of El Chorro, or east and up into the big mountains and natural trails of the Sierra Nevada. Finale Ligure, Italy, one of the most popular riding spots in Europe that has gained popularity by hosting the Enduro World Series and actually being a really important town in the birth of Enduro, with loads of Italian races there in the early days of the sport. Over 120 official trails make it also one of the largest, and its location on the Italian Riviera with mild climate and stunning scenery make a great place for a riding holiday. There's a great range of trails, flowy, smooth cross-country trails, plus some really challenging big descent enduro trails. Staying in Italy but moving around to Tuscany, the Massa Marittima and Punta Ala areas are really accessible from Pisa Airport and both offer a great variety of trails. From the first ever EWS stages in Punta Ala, epic descents and the inevitable epic climbs that come with them, to flowy single tracks that finish by the beach. Great trails, beautiful historic towns, beaches, mild Mediterranean weather and great food and wine. Why not? Madeira, the small island out in the Atlantic, has some of the most amazing loamy trails and ridge bombing runs in the world. The super steep slopes make shuttling the trails almost a necessity, but don't worry, the services are there. I recently went to Madeira and in 5 days of shuttle assisted riding, I was amazed at the variety of the terrain and rode some of the best trails I've ever ridden without hardly repeating any of them. Gran Canaria, Spain. The Canaries are a great weather, year-round holiday spot, and Gran Canaria in particular has some gems when it comes to riding mountain bikes. The north of the island is wetter and considerably more green, with some proper forests and single tracks, whilst the middle of the island is home to the big hills. The south of the island is much drier and home to the beachy tourist towns if you want a bit of that, but still some great cross-country riding. Over to the USA. California, the Golden State, has great winter sunshine, particularly in the south, away from the rain in the north. But there are trails and great riding scenes throughout the state. From Santa Cruz to Laguna Beach, the state is so big you'll find all sorts of riding and all sorts of terrain. Or what about Moab in Utah, a legendary mountain bike mecca? In winter it can be chilly but clear. The red rock is unlike anything else in the world, and classic trails such as the Whole Enchilada and Slick Rock make it a bucket list destination for mountain bikers whatever the time of year. North Africa and the Atlas Mountains. Various operators are there offering free ride and tour style trips with accommodation in traditional riads. A mix of outback gravel epic riding to natural riding in remote areas. It's a great option for the more adventurous riders. For those in the Northern Hemisphere with a bit of cash burning a hole in their pocket, why not go the whole hog, jump on a long haul plane and take a leap back to summer and hit up Australia or New Zealand. There's loads of great riding spots throughout both countries, as the amount of pro mountain bikers from each goes to show. There's great riding scenes in Australia in places such as Perth, Canberra, Thredbo, the Gold Coast, Sydney, Brisbane, Tasmania and Victoria. New Zealand has loads of riding on both islands. Christchurch, Wanaka, Nelson, Queenstown, plus Crankworx takes place in Rotorua in March. Okay, so that's some of our favourite places to go riding in winter at GMBN, but I'm sure there's loads more that we don't know about. Off the top of my head, I think about maybe Israel, Chile, South America, of course, the Balearics, or about Greece or Cyprus, or maybe South Africa. Tell me down below in the comments the places you've been. Maybe I'll try them out myself. I'd love to do it. If you want to see a video recently from Finale Ligure, click over there where I raced the EWS. If you want to see an old one from Chile at the Andes Pacifico, that was in February. A couple of years ago, click down there for that one, hit that sub button and give us a thumbs up if you love going away in winter to ride your bike somewhere nice and warm.